reviewed The Legend of Zelda twice now. I think twice. I reviewed the original NES cartridge, and I just reviewed it like last weekend, I think, on the Wii U's eShop on the Virtual Console. And so, obviously I've been playing it a lot at work lately for that, so I went home and I actually dug out the golden Zelda cartridge over the weekend, and I actually sat down, and for the first time in, I don't know, probably a few years, I sat down and like beat the original Legend of Zelda on the NES, and man, I said this in my review of the Wii U's, the eShop version, but still such a good game, man, so good. And although, you know, when I got to the end, I kind of forgot how much of a pain in the ass Ganon is in that game. Holy crap! The whole, oh, now I'm invisible, where am I? I don't know, just swing at random places. What a pain in the ass. What kind of villain is just, you know what? I'm just gonna be invisible. What a dick. Anyway, other than that, it was a great game. And beating him, oh, what a relief that was. What a prick bastard. Oh, you know what else I forgot? After you beat the game, what it says at the end? I don't know if you guys remember, but I took a picture of it. Look at this. It says, come on, focus in on that camera, do your job. There it is. Thanks, Link. You're the hero of Hyrule. Finally, peace returns to Hyrule. This ends the story. This ends the story. Well, 30 years of sequels would seem to suggest that this game was not only full of bullshit invisible enemies, but it was also full of lies. Anyway, programming note, ClassicGameRoom.com right now has some really good stuff right on the front page that you can see. You know, you don't even have to, people are like, oh, I miss on YouTube when everything was just handed to me. Well, it doesn't get much more handed to you than what's on ClassicGameRoom.com right now. If you go there, you can see my review of Finny the Fish for the PS2. It's right on the front page. You can click it and watch it. Also, TJ has a review today. If you go over there, right on the front page, he's got BOMBERMAN BLITZ, which is amazing. It's for the original Nintendo DS. Right on the front page, just click it and watch TJ talk about BOMBERMAN BLITZ. My old school review is also on the front page today of Super Mario 3D World for the Wii U. And then tomorrow, TJ's got some Sid Meier's action going on. He's reviewing Sid Meier's Railroads for the PC. That's tomorrow on ClassicGameRoom.com. And I'll have a review of WCW versus the World for the original PlayStation. Kind of interesting because, you know, the PlayStation N64 era had some classic wrestling games, but this is the one that came, like, before the classic era. And then Friday, TJ continues his Famicom Fridays with Breeder for the Famicom, which is actually a pretty interesting game, so you should check out his review of that Friday. I'll also have a review Friday of a slightly more modern, more contemporary game on a slightly more contemporary Nintendo console. I'm going to have Lego Marvel Superheroes for the Wii U, and that's on Friday. So the weekend kicks off with some Famicom Friday, some Lego Marvel Superheroes on the Wii U, all over on ClassicGameRoom.com. It is going to be pretty fantastic. You know what? We got some good questions today over at the Windsquid Pup, so let's tear into those, see what you guys are up to. First one is from Mr. Sexy, spelled S-E-C-K-S-E-E, Mr. Sexy. Maybe it's Kevin Nash. Anyway, he wants to know, hey Derek, I was wondering what kind of shampoo and conditioner you use, and does your hair glisten in the sun? Well, first off, I use Garnier Fructis, thanks for asking. It's got this, some sort of Moroccan oil from a fruit tree in it. But as far as does it glisten in the sun, it absolutely does. Yeah, the lighting in here is not great for my hair, but I really do have, I have award-winning hair. I have like Shaun White ginger curly hair, and it's really, you know, the light in here doesn't do it justice, but when you see it in the sunlight, it will, I mean, even if you're a guy, you'll stop and go, wow, I kind of want to smell it. And when you do smell it, it smells like Garnier Fructis. Because I'm worth it. Second question comes from Owen LM37. He wants to know what my favorite controller is. It's the GameCube controller. This is my favorite controller of all time for a variety of reasons. One, the ergonomics. It fits in your hand the way a video game controller should fit in your hand. It's just perfect. The contours, look at the side of it. Just the contours are just perfect to your hand. It's not like the PS2 controller, which is very like sort of flat lines on the side. Look at the GameCube controller. Perfect contours, fits right in the palm of your hand, really snug. I love the analog stick on it too. It kind of snaps back into place. It's really tight. I always liked the ridges on it like a target. It feels really nice on your thumb. Just a really comfortable controller. Always been my favorite. I really like the Wii Remote, particularly when it's paired with the nunchuck. I always thought that was a very cool way to play a game, especially a game like Zelda, where you're like moving Link with your thumb and then doing this with the sword. That's just awesome. So number 1, GameCube controller, now and forever. Number 2, Wii Remote and nunchuck. Number 3, I mean, I don't know. That sort of depends. I guess I would say just the NES controller. And not because it was comfortable to hold, because it does, like, you guys that are sort of my age, you'll remember just the way it dug into the palm of your hands, the sort of the angled, the corner edges. That wasn't comfortable, and it did really make your thumb raw after a while. But what I love about the NES controller is just sort of the aesthetics of it, and the simplicity of just 2 buttons and a D-pad. Yeah, if I had to design a controller like right now for like our very own, like, oh, I'm gonna design a console, what's the controller gonna be like? Guess what? D-pad and 2 buttons. That's it. And you know, the NES actually overdid it because it had select and start, and who needs a select button? No one. No one needs it. And you don't even need a start button. You know what you need? Begin. D-pad, 2 buttons, begin. That's a Derek pad. Anyway, that's what we have over at ClassicGameRoom.com. You guys should go check it out, and I'll see you over in the Windsquid pubs at ClassicGameRoom.com. I really do have awesome hair. And chicks like to play with it. I'm telling you guys out there who are like, oh, look at his hair, why don't you cut that hair, bro? First off, bro, do you even lift, bro? And second, bro, chicks dig it. Chicks like to play with your hair. I like to play with my hair. It's just fun. I might not even do any reviews today. I might just sit here like this. ClassicGameRoom.com. Sean White's pussy, he cut his hair. I win.